Hi, Kari here. Arknights dropped their new event, so we will be checking it out, as well as all the new units. However, I will be focusing more on the new units, and at the very end, we will do a temple. Probably gonna be pouring salt all over myself later this evening, as my luck is very famously, obnoxiously terrible. But, I deal with it like a mature person by drowning myself in vodka. Either way, let's move on. So, I cleared the event, at least all the event stages that are open currently. There will be new ones opening up at a later date. The event itself, very straightforward, not much to do, honestly. The event stages didn't give me that much trouble. The last one was a little bit more complicated with the Rat King. Let me just showcase the Rat King. That's not the Rat King. There we go. That's the Rat King. So he deals a lot of damage. His defenses are okay for the most part. The biggest thing is that he attacks from afar. So he attacks your lowest HP target. Not lowest currently, but like from the entire HP pool. It attacks your lowest HP target in this tornado thingy-majig. And then it has this AoE thing that explodes in 4 different directions. Gave me a lot of trouble, but I finally circumvented this whole stage by employing Lancet. Yes, I cleared this with Lancet too. It's very, very, very janky. I didn't clear it that well, to be honest. I'd probably go and re-clear it, if I'm being totally honest. But the Lancet 2 strategy worked for me, and actually my friend showed it to me. So because Lancet 2, on top of not being able to, promote it or anything like that, it's also a 3-cost unit, and it also doesn't go towards your unit limit. And it's also a healer. It's like everything you would want in one package, right? On top of that, it has extremely low HP pool. But if you stack Lancet with a bunch of other healers, the one that's gonna get attacked is Lancet 2, nobody else. You just kind of isolate it, and you're basically good to go. Just make sure your Lancet doesn't die, because that's what happened to me before. So stack it with healers, because I'm done fucked, and it didn't work for me like 3 times or 4 times, but eventually I figured what I was doing wrong, and I employed Gavial, or whatever her name is, and Warfarine. Maybe I'll show you how I cleared the stage later, or maybe not. Honestly, there's really no need. There's a bunch of YouTube tutorials on how to do it. I think there is one YouTube tutorial that does the same strategy as I did. There's some others that employ other ideas. Anyways, if you have like a bunch of high rating units and all of them are leveled up, you can technically circumvent all of these nonsense things and just purely damage the rat down and destroy it. So you can essentially just overcome the stage by just being, well, overpowered. Either way, let's move on to the new units. So, our banner unit today is Mustima. I think that's how you say it. Honestly, I'm not even gonna say, oh, I don't know if that's how you say it or anything. Y'all just gotta know that I don't know how to pronounce words. Words are hard, okay? So, let's just move on. So, Mustima is a caster. She's an arts damage, AoE, support, crowd control. You can see all the tags here. Let's check out her. Ooh, E2 art. Damn, that looks so cool. Is that like a dragon? Looks like Behemoth straight out of Final Fantasy 14. Though I'm skeptical about her range. Her range is very, very small. Yeah, it is an AoE range, I guess. But at the same time, I have Skyfire, so I'm not sure if you would want to change her if you already have a good AoE. I have both Ifrit and Skyfire. Let's check out her skills and talents. So talents so far, Skill Aura Caster. When deployed, increase the SP recovery rate of all casters. Only the highest effect of this type takes place. Subject time dilation slows the movement speed of enemies within this unit's attack range by 15%. Huh. That's actually interesting. I guess that's her crowd control tag coming into effect, right? Huh. Okay. You know, that can definitely be an interesting gimmick. We'll see, we'll see. So we can check out her max stats. Her attack is pretty good, I guess. Even non-elite attack is pretty decent. Yeah. But that's not what we care about. What we care about are skills. So I'm gonna put it on skill level 7 because I feel like this is a good point where people stop, because, you know, going into these are kind of like, you know, if you really, really, really like the unit. Anyways, the first skill is attack up, attack 60%. Honestly, we've seen this skill many, many times on many other operators, so I don't think we need to talk about it. Skill 2, Lock of Shatter Time. Stuns all enemy units within range and deals 120% attack as arts damage per second to affected targets. So, very similar to Texas skill. I'm not sure how I feel about this, honestly. I mean, stunning targets is pretty good. SP cost is pretty high, but not as high as some other skills. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this skill. It's good. It's nothing insane. I mean, if you have Texas, you basically already have this skill. So I don't see why would I use this specifically. Let's go on to skill 3. Okay. Whoa, the SP cost is high. Very high. Okay, let's read it out. Attack range increases. Attacks turn into ripples that spread outwards. Attack 1 plus 120% increases the effect of the second talent to 3, and attacks knock targets back slightly. The skill modifies the attack interval by 0. Whoa, okay, so there's a lot going on with skill 3. And honestly, I feel like I like this skill a lot. Now, do keep in mind, to unlock this skill, you need to E2 her. And E2ing 6 stars is not easy. So, while her skill 2 is kind of okay and skill 1 is very basic, skill 3 is definitely something I would like to see in combat and test it out. Not sure, the knockback sounds interesting and like a good mechanic. The fact that the skill modifies the attack interval by 0 is kind of also awesome. And obviously the attack range increase is amazing. At the same time, the SP cost of this skill is 110. It's way too high. Well, not way too high, it's just that it is high. I understand why it's high. It's a really good skill. But at the same time, you really need to make sure that you do not deploy her and then expect her to explode with this skill every couple of seconds, because that's not gonna happen. So unless you have some unit that modifies SP gains or something like that, this might be a very iffy skill. Overall, very interesting unit. I'm gonna try to pull for her. If I do pull her, I don't think I'm gonna E2 her instantly. I would definitely like to see the skill 3 in action, but I don't feel like it's very high priority for me, as I do have Skyfire and I do have Ifrit, and those two are just troopers. They've been working for me since day one, and I don't really see the need to change them. If you do not have Texas, you may want to consider pulling for this unit. While Texas is easier to E2, being 5-star, her second skill is pretty good. The SP cost is The difference is that obviously Texas gives you DP points and this one just kind of stuns people, so, you know, pick and choose. Anyways, let's move on. So the next unit is the welfare unit this time around, and it's a defender. So let's check out its E2 art. Okay, I get it. The bison is here. He's very cute. Okay, okay, you know. I like these mirror things. They remind me of something, and I can't just figure out what, but yeah. It's okay, I guess. So, melee, physical damage, defender, very typical. I don't think we're gonna talk much about him, so because it's a welfare unit, you can potentially max him out to have all of these unlocked. Moving on to talents. So, interlock shield, defense plus 25 if a vanguard or guard is deployed behind Bison, that vanguard or guard gains the same effect. You know, depends on how often you do this. I don't think we do these very often unless we have like a silver ash or Lapland like myself. So I don't know how useful that is. Let's check out his stats. Very typical of a tank. Pretty good. So let's put it on 7 and let's read out the skills. So skill 1, again, very typical skill. We've seen this many times. It just adds up to a defense. Not much to talk about there. Low in SP cost. How many people use these skills? I don't know. I personally don't. But usually skill 2 is where the fun starts. So let's try and see what the skill 2 entails. Intensified defense. Stops attacking. Defense plus 80% increases the depth of allies in the adjacent 4 tiles by 25% and increases the likelihood of being targeted by enemy attacks. I see what they're doing here. So they are making sure that you are quote-unquote able to clear the last stage with this unit because of the way it functions. Due to the rat constantly trying to target people, this guy is kind of like, well, here you go, here's some extra defense, especially because the rat attacks people in adjacent tiles, like that. Alright, it's pretty interesting. I myself honestly don't see using him or having any need to use him because I have Quora. And on top of stopping, its attacks and increasing defense, and obviously increasing defense to the adjacent tiles, Quora stops attacking, but she's also able to block 4 units at a time, and I feel like that's way more useful, especially in most scenarios. Because many times I don't actually have anything near my defenders except other defenders. So obviously you can make it work. I myself don't really see using him, so I'd probably not gonna raise him, just gonna skip over it. But either way, it's a welfare unit. It's gonna make sure that you clear all the stages, and overall, since you can upgrade his potential, I say take it. Our next unit is Mai, and I briefly talked about her during my other video, but either way, she's a sniper, range, physical damage, all of that good stuff. Let's check her E2 art, which we, by the way, saw already. As we can see, very typical range increase. Very typical sniper, 4 stars. She's very adorable. I really like her, but I'm very anxious to see if she's actually any use or is she just kind of like a trophy unit to have. Her talent is also very typical, just adds extra attack and attack speed. Obviously, it's a good thing. You always like extra stats, but not the biggest game changer. Moving on to her stats, underwhelming to say the least. Obviously, if you have better snipers, you would not want to use her. Her stats are very underwhelming from what I can say. Anyways, moving on to skills, maybe that's the saving grace here, okay? So let's put it on level 7, because that's where we like it. And skill 1 is Paralyzing Shell. Increases the attack of next attack to 170% and slows the target for 2 seconds. Alright, so the SP cost is 4, so I'm assuming it's also kind of auto-triggered and you can kind of work her out as like a crowd control unit, kind of. The attack increase is definitely nice. how good is the slow and how necessary it is? Like, if you need a slow in your stage, I don't think this is your answer. I really don't think this is your answer. Like, I think even Nightmare would do a better job than this. So maybe the skill 2 is better. Attack interval increases by a bit. That's a funny way to put it. Attack percent 90. Attack slow targets for 0.9 seconds and have a 30% chance to stun for 1 second. This skill modifies the attack interval by multiplying it by 1.5. I don't know if... I gotta be real with you. I don't know if I like it. Again, it's the slow, then the RNG with the stun. Like, for example, you cleared the stage, right? And you relied on the fact that she stunned one of your opponents, or let's say even 2 opponents, for that 1 second. But when you auto it again, she doesn't stun them. And then you lose. Like, I never was a fan of RNG abilities. I hate that. If you are making us watch the auto gameplay over and over and over and over again, why the hell are you making RNG abilities? This is the most annoying thing ever. I don't know, I was kind of excited for her, and now I'm kind of looking, and it just seems lackluster. I don't see a use, like a specific use for her, because every unit that I can think of does it better than what she's trying to do. There isn't really a niche for her. Like, I'm not seeing where you would need to use her. Like, if you need a slow, you would just pick a unit that specifically slows, not gamble on the slow. If you would need a stun, you would pick a unit that specifically stuns, not gamble on the stun. I was excited, and now I'm kind of just sad. Yeah, I'm not feeling this unit. Maybe I'm not seeing some sort of Omega MLG ability and secret strategy here, but so far, kind of disappointed. But she is a 4-star, so, you know, kind of makes sense. Anyways, let's move on. And now we have the crown jewel. The absolute unit, Waifu. Meet Waifu. She's a furry. It's cool. So, specialist, melee, physical damage. So, let's check out her E2 art. It's very cute, very colorful. I like it. Her E2 art, I can dig it. I can see it. I can definitely see it. Okay. Besides the wonky name and this whole furry aesthetic, let's see if she's actually of any use. I'm assuming it's a she. I can't honestly tell. It's a she, right? Right? I'm not crazy. Like, it's a she. Either way, let's move on. So, her tags are fast redeploy and debuff. You know, your red project types and your gravel types. So, I wouldn't mind having another fast redeploy on the team. To be honest, Project Red, kind of my favorite. But if she offers a little bit more, I might change it up. So, let's read out her talent. Red-browed Wing Chun. Alright, game. You make me do the tongue twisters. Let's check it out. When attacking, has a 20% chance to increase attack to 125 and slightly knock the target back. The force level of the shift is -1. Very weak. Thanks. At least they clarified it that it is very weak. You know, with talents, I don't have that big of a problem of them being a little bit more of a gamble. Because, you know, most of the time, talents are like hit and miss. Sometimes I care about the talent, sometimes I don't. Really depends on what the unit itself offers in terms of skill and overall stats and stuff like that. So let's check out the skills. 1-inch punch. So after deployment, attack plus 55, and the attack of the target attacked by Waifu -30 for 3 seconds. Okay, yeah, I can definitely see this being kind of useful, especially because you have to remember she is a fast deploying unit, so her DP costs are low, you can deploy her over and over again. And this, I think, really works out in certain stages, especially when you have, like, units that attack super hard or something. I say this is a solid skill. I wouldn't say it's, like, the best skill, but I think it's really solid, especially keeping in consideration that she is a low-cost unit, that she is redeployable very quickly. I think this is a very solid skill, and you can definitely find a niche for it. So skill 2, 7 Styles Kick. After deployment, immediately deals 240% attack as physical damage to surrounding enemies and silences their special abilities for 7 seconds. Whoa. Okay, I feel like I understand why she would be fucking good. This skill seems like the bomb. Literally the bomb. So her skill 1 is already like, you know, it's a niche skill, I would say, but it definitely has its uses. But this, I'm kind of excited for her. I kind of can see her use in many places. Not sure, just keep in mind, I'm not sure how well does this work in practice, as I do not have her, nor did I test her. But I think this skill overall, even if it doesn't work as well, the fact that you can silence their abilities and she's a low-cost unit, you can keep redeploying her, and it's for 7 seconds, that could be a definite game changer. Plus, she does a lot of damage surrounding her, so if you're getting overwhelmed, you just plop her down and suddenly all your problems just go away. At least that's what I'm seeing from this skill. Honestly, I'd say she's worth the pickup. Not sure how well does this go in practice, but I would honestly like to pick her up. She might even replace Project Red for a while. Anywho, since we checked out all the units, we checked out the new event. Honestly, there isn't much going on with the event currently. Finally, the moment we've been waiting for, we're gonna try to headhunt. So, if I don't get Mystima, I'm not gonna be upset. I honestly see Mystima's, all the skills and everything, I don't really care to get her. I was kind of excited, but now I kind of don't care. I mean, I already have plenty of amazing AoE units, so if I don't get her, totally fine. Don't even care. The units I do want to get are definitely a waifu. I definitely want to get a waifu. I don't care so much about Firewatch, but a waifu would be very appreciated. Anyways, I'm gonna do it one by one because I have some headhunting tickets and I think this would drag out the video even more, so why not? Okay, bag number 1. Oh, hello. Oh my god, no! This is fucking terrible! Saria! Why do you fucking love me so much? I don't understand, girl. I don't understand. What do you have with me? What kind of gay relationship are you into with me? Every time I draw a 6-star, it's bloody Saria. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Every goddamn time. Look at this shit. I already got her 3 times. Do you see how many 6 stars I'm missing because of this girl? I didn't even eat to her. I think I should now. Damn. Well, that's our summoning session. Oh my god. And here I was for the long haul. I wasn't even gonna do it one by one because, you know, I was kind of expecting to get like a 5-star along the way and just go out. Fuck. Why me? Why me? Every time. Why me? You know what? I'm just gonna do the one headhunting ticket and I'm gonna do a temple. I don't care. I want waifu. Sue me. I want waifu. So. Okay, so some white light. What kind of white light when I see Sorry on my screen? Cardigan. Alright, let's bottom out. 7 primes. How many do I have though? 25. Yeah, fuck it. I'm feeling adventurous today. And let's open. Oh. Hello? Holy shit! my luck today? Oh my god, that's it. The rest of the year is gonna be fucking terrible. Yo, a meteor is about to land on my fucking head. Yo, that's it. My luck is gone for the rest of the year. Oh my god. Okay, Melantha, Beagle, we're all good with you. We're all good with you. Y'all lovely and great. Okay, what's next? Vermail. Vermail. Oh, cool. I don't actually have her. I'll check her out. Steward. Very cute. Not into cat guys. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Okay, I got my. Not very interested in her anymore, but at least I have her, so she could be a trophy unit. Midnight. Always into edgy guys that talk in edgy way too. Another cardigan. Damn, a lot of 3 stars, but it makes sense. With what's happening right now, it makes total sense. Okay, let's see. If it's sorry again. Oh my god! What is today? What is today? Oh my god. Why? Hello? Yo, is the second coming happening? Oh my god, I have no words. I have no words. I was just feeling adventurous, but not this. Not this. Holy shit. I was expecting sorry or like a repeat of Mustima or whatever. Oh my god. Let's just move on. Oh my god. What is happening today? Maybe I should just buy a lottery ticket. Maybe that's what's happening. I mean, besides that, I didn't really get anything good, but who cares? What is my fucking luck? What is today? Okay. So we have, so guys, I got the new unit. It's very cool. Yeah. Here she is. And I also by accident got this guy. I don't know if he's any good or not, so like if you know or have him, could you possibly tell me if he's good or not? You know what, I was kind of thinking, you know, I'm gonna check out the other sniper girl that I didn't have or something. But nah, this is over. This is over. I'm just ending this. I'm okay. You know, I'm okay today. Today was great. I probably will die due to all my luck being sucked out of me today, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm ready for the meteor to strike me. It's okay. I have Silver Ash and Mostima, and my boy my girl Saria, is hanging out with me again. Today has been great. I hope you have just as a wonderful pull, and I hope that RNGesus blesses you the way he blessed me after all these years of hard times of me throwing cash at a game and never getting anything. And finally, the retribution came. Either way, you know what? I'm peacing out, people. Have a good day, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.